In this video, we'll walk through how to unpack, set up and operate the coatmaster 3D modular system. This is how we deliver the system. Each part arrives in a labeled, sturdy cardboard box. Inside the boxes are all components necessary to operate the coatmaster 3D modular system. Every box is clearly labeled with its contents and part number. All items are packed in device-specific foam for protection during shipping. All required power and data cables are included and specific to the destination country. The power unit is securely packed in the same device-specific foam so that everything arrives properly. In the next box, we will find one impulse light source. The flash lamps come pre-assembled and protected with foam inserts. Here we can see all the necessary elements to assemble a coatmaster 3D modular system with 4 light sources. This is one of our impulse light sources, including all the necessary cables. These cables are customized depending on setup requirements. Standard length is 5 meters, and we can deliver cables up to 15 meters. Specific connectors are used for our impulse light sources, as well as special sockets on the devices. All connectors have unique shapes or locking mechanisms to ensure proper installation. Each lamp features built-in cooling using ambient or pre-cooled air through a ventilation system. Flash lamps are equipped with brackets for mounting to aluminum profiles or customer-specific constructions, as I will show you later. A 3-phase power supply, 400 volts, is needed to operate 4 lamp systems. Each pair of lamps requires 1 power unit, each served by 1 phase of 230 volts. The safety plug must be inserted. Without it, the system will not operate. Here we see the measuring head and every cable and adapter required. A direct Ethernet connection links the head to a Windows-based PC running the software. These are the specific power supply cables to connect the power unit to the control unit. We have here 2 different control units. You will see the difference on the back side. There are 2 power units with their specific connectors. On the back of the power unit, we see connectors for the lamps and the data link connectors to the control unit. All sockets and connectors are clearly labeled to avoid confusion during assembly. Here we see 8 data cable connectors to synchronize the power units. These are the connections for the measuring head, an external trigger, if necessary, the safety plug and the Ethernet connection to the head. On top, you see the control unit for 4 flash lamps with 3 phases. Below is the unit for 2 lamps. And last but not least, you'll also need a Windows-based computer. Now, we will see the setup for a coatmaster 3D modular system with 2 impulse light sources. On the bottom is our power unit, on top is the control unit. The control unit is labeled and includes an on-off button. The unit for 2 flash lamps operates with 230 volts and 1 phase. On the back, all necessary connectors are labeled. Now we'll look at the setup for 4 flash lamps. We have 4 lamps, 1 control unit and 2 power units. Each power unit can serve 2 flash lamps. These units require 400 volts. Power units connect to the control unit using power supply cables. Now I will show you how to set up the coatmaster 3D modular system with 4 impulse light sources. The orange cable is the main power supply. The black and yellow ones connect the power units. We'll start by connecting the power supply cable from the power unit to the control unit. Each connector is labeled and uniquely shaped, making incorrect connections almost impossible. Now we connect the second power supply cable. There are still 2 sockets free, meaning 1 control unit can control 4 power units and 8 lamps. Now connect the main power cable for the control unit. You might need some force to plug it in properly. Make sure you hear the click. Next, we connect the data link cables. These trigger the flash in the lamps. They can be connected in any order. The control unit shows which channel is used. These are standard Ethernet cables, RJ54. We recommend using cables as short as possible. The control unit can be mounted in a 19-inch rack and connected via standard cables. Connect all 4 cables from the control unit to the 2 power units. Now let's connect the safety plug. Without it, the system will not operate. This is how it should look. Now I will connect the measuring head. We use 1 power cable and 2 Ethernet cables, one to the control unit and one to the computer. The measuring head connects directly to both the PC and the control unit. On the back of the measuring head, all sockets are labeled for clarity. Start with the data link cable on the right and connect it to the control unit. Then connect the Ethernet cable to the PC. Last, connect the power cable for the head, using the keyed connector to the control unit. Sockets are all different. Even without labels, incorrect connections are unlikely. Next, connect the impulse light sources. Each connector is designed specifically. Impulse light sources must be connected securely using locking connectors. The plug going to the flash lamp is rectangular. On the connector, you can see the guiding notches. Connect it and lock it. High power passes through, so secure locking is important. Now on the other side, we connect the angled connector. Again, notches ensure correct orientation. Connect and close the locking mechanism. Now we connect the other 3 lamps. This is how a typical setup with 4 impulse light sources might look. In the center is the measuring head. Everything is connected. The on-off button confirms the head is active. It's linked to the control and power units. Here, all 3 devices are placed in a compact rack. Power cables carry high current and must be properly secured. Each connector fits only one socket, preventing connection errors. Our power cable connects to a 400V wall socket. Double-check light sources are correctly plugged in. The measuring head connects via LAN to the PC. Now looking at the front, we see how light sources are mounted. They can be mounted vertically or horizontally depending on the frame. The head and light source alignment depends on the optics used. The measuring head includes two cameras, one RGB and one infrared. The coatmaster 3D modular system is now fully installed. For questions, you can always reach out to us. Rewatch this video or download the Quick Start Guide from our Quick Start page.